Hey, Roulette Fools, Brent with AOB. All right, we are getting into it. I had said that when we start here this week, we were going to lock it down, get responsible, and that's exactly what we're going to do. I am going to be throwing some various strategies in from time to time just to show you some fun. And we're going to start this session off with a unique strategy that one of our members submitted, but then we're going to go back to the tried and true, and we'll cycle through some of those top strategies, and I'll be explaining what those are to you. On our road to 1 million, I'll also be showing you where we're at in our journey right now. Let's get underway. Okay, we're underway. We are on the French roulette table, and it has le partage, which means any of our outside bets, if it hits zero, we get 50% of whatever that outside bet is. So in this case, we have $15 on high. If it hits zero, we're going to get $7.50 back. We lose the rest of our bets, and she just whacked us, of course. First or second spin. I did a spin while I was getting ready to come in. Second spin, of course. All right, we're going to go back into this. We're going to jump it up. I'm going to go for a one-hit return. We're going to go leave the 13 through 18 open. We have a $2,000 starting bankroll today. At the first couple of weeks, I was using a $500 bankroll just to show, and so we could have some fun with it, try different strategies, but limit our loss to 500. We're going to be doing a $2,000 bankroll for a while. I thought it was going to hit a zero, and you were going to get to see what 50% of $25 look like. All right, there we go. We recovered right there. We're going to go back down. And another way you could play this too is, right, 3 units here, and then these over here on this French table, this means first dozen. They don't have them down here, and you could put 2 units there. You don't get anything back here on the dozens or the columns, only the 1-to-1 even money bets. This is low, this is high, this is odd, this is even, red and black. Those are the 6 areas that you would get 50% back on a bet. Let's go. I'm going to be showing you where we're at in the challenge right now. And I'll also be giving you the 2 code words for today. And again, this week we're doing $14 giveaway prizes, and I'm going to be spinning a wheel to see how many winners we're going to draw. All right, I'm actually going to increase this up, and I'm going to leave it here instead of going to the dozens, because this allows me, I can just easily move these to whatever 2 double streets I want within 1 to 18. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to play for probably 5 minutes on a strategy, and then I'm going to switch, and I'm going to be rotating out, and I'm going to do 3 strategies. I'm going to try to do 3 strategies. Now, if we get in a little bit of deficit here, let's say at minute 4, we get a loss, of course, we're going to recover first and switch. So it won't be exactly 5 minutes. And I'm going to slip in here in a second a new strategy by one of our members. I'll explain it to you. It's an interesting strategy in that he loves to have this one I like, at least. It doesn't have any partial losses, but it has what I'm going to call a normal win, and then it has a couple banger wins that pay out really, really nicely. So let's check it out after this. Either after this strategy or the next one after that, we'll give that a go with low bankroll amount, just so you can see how it plans, because I want to test some of these other strategies to see if we want to incorporate that into my top 5 strategies. So you're saying, Brent, what are your top 5 strategies? My top 5 strategies right now include, obviously, 5 double street and the variations that accompany it. 5 double street standard, which is this. It also includes goalpost, anything where you're being static, right? Where you're betting and you're not purposely have an automated moving or some sort of movement like 5 double street slut, where after every win or loss, no matter what, you're moving the open double streets down, recycling. Or 5 double street plague, in which your open double streets are the ones that just hit, and you're leaving those open. So this one is static, but 5 double streets, obviously 9 streets. So those are my 2 go-to. The third one is I'm actually going to start playing a little bit more of the outside bets. Not that they're my favorite, but I'm going to play in small doses, high, low, odd even, black or red, especially on this table where you get 50% of your loss back. I mean, that's huge. If you're only playing the outside and you lose and you get 50% of the back, your recovery is so much better because you could double your bet. And if you win that one, you're in profit instead of just break even, right? So, all right, we're on a tear here. We're almost, we're at $5, 110. Let's keep going. For a little bit, we're going to do one more spin unless we lose. So those are the top three. And then I have a bunch that I'm still working out, but I like, I do like Scouse House. You have yours that we call Scouser. I do like that one. I do like that one. We do have that one. I also like Mickey Mouse very, very much. I like Spread Your Streets very, very much, even though that one got clobbered in our initial because our starting unit size was just way, way too big. And so those are some of my top ones that I like. And then we'll also cycle through. You can get on our website, allonblack.net, and you can see a bunch of our strategies. In fact, let's go there right now. Let's pull that up and let's take a look. And you can come here to Roulette Strategies. And let me pull this out of the way. You can come here to Roulette Strategies and you can see all of these. And we also have the progression chart under strategy. So you can pull it up and see what your progression chart should be. Okay, so that's here. Download our progression chart. It will be pretty soon. It's going to be working and built right into here like this. All right, we're winning. We are going to switch up now. We are going to go to, I'm going to play the second back like Brad does. We've had good success with that one. So you can see Montreal Jacks. Terry did a great job. We're going to have these. This shows you exactly what is available. You can choose the strategy you want, put in your unit size, and it's going to spit out the progression chart with your cumulative loss. So you can see you're going to want to look at this cumulative loss to see where your bankroll will be if you hit that, right? So, all right. We're winning. We're going to stay. This will take advantage of these streaks. We're going to repeat. So yeah, check these out. It is critical that you check your progressions. Okay. It is critical. But the strategies, if you go into the strategies, goalpost, slut, plague, right? You can click on it. I've written up a detail of everything you need to know along with the picture layout here. So you know exactly where you need to lay your chips, exactly how it works, exactly how the progression works. So hopefully that will help any of you that are interested in looking at that kind of stuff. All right, we're rocking and rolling. We're going to do this and we're going to play Super Martingale, which is double plus one unit. And the first word you're going to do for this week, for this video, there's two words and you're going to need both of them. The first word is fun, F-U-N. So fun is going to be your first one. And stay tuned for the second word that you're going to need. You need to use them both in a sentence and separate them by at least one word. If you haven't hit here, do us a solid, hit the like, hit the subscribe button down there, follow the channels, get notifications going so that you know when we're going to live stream. We live stream every single day, Monday through Friday, unless there's like some, something that happens. And then on Thursdays, we do our AOB at night, and that's our evening stream. And I usually start somewhere between 6 or 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. We go pretty late. We've been going anywhere between 11 p.m. and the other 2 weeks ago, we went to like 1 a.m. or something, my time, which is very late for some of you or extremely early in the morning for some of you, depending on where you're at in the world. All right, we're at 175. Okay, there's our loss. Now, because we're playing follow the second winner, our number stays on red. We're going to double and add a unit because we're super martingaling, right? Okay, fools, let's do our drawing here, the Wheel of Misfortune, and see how many winners we're going to have for this video today. Let's go. I'm hoping for a 4 or 5. Come on, baby. Come on. Give us a 4 or 5. Oh, there's a 3. There's a 3. There's a 3. Stop. Ah, just pass it. Dang it. All right. We only have one, but stay tuned. We will get them. We will get them sooner or later. All right. Cheers. And what super martingaling is, if you just martingale on an outside bet and you lose and then you win and you martingale at whatever point you win at, you recover everything and you go up 1 base unit. If you super martingale, double plus add 1 unit, double plus add 1 unit, no matter how many times you lose, when you finally win, you recover, plus you get 1 unit for every progression that you lost. So in essence, it treats it as if you won, okay, every one of those steps. So we lost that. Now we got to switch to black. So we're going to rebet this, pull this down here to black, double it, plus add a unit. We're up to a $35 bet. I like, if I'm going to play outside, I like playing where we have a cushion first before we start doing this. So let's see where we can go, because I haven't had, playing outside one-to-ones, especially for those of you that, I get a lot of people saying, oh, you should play a Fibonacci dozens. Man, to me, that's the quickest way to an ulcer and to a very short life. Okay, there we go. There we go. We got a win. So that gave us 3 units wins, $15. We're up to 190. Let's see if we can't get up to, let's see if we can get up to 200. We're at 10 minutes. And then we'll either get into a third strategy, or I'm going to show you this other strategy that was submitted to us and that I just started playing around with it. I haven't had a lot of time to test it. So I'm just going to do just a taste today. And if it plays out well, I'm going to test it in our live stream. If it tests well, then I will add it to the repertoire, or I'll do it. But I just want you to see, because it's piqued my interest. It's fun. It's fun. All right. So we lose. We stay on black because that's a second winner. And we're going to double plus add a unit on black. If you haven't played the French table before and you're looking at this going, what the? Yeah, it's a little funky. So what they do is they have all the 1-to-1 bets outside, high, low, even, odd, black, red. So manque is low, 1 to 18, passe, high, 19 to 36, impair is odd, pair, even, and then you have red and you have black here. Then you have these empty boxes. Those are all, these are the columns. They don't say anything in them, but these are the columns. All right, we lost that one. Again, we're going to go over here to red. We're going to double it and add a unit. And I'll tell you what, we lose this one, we just cut our losses. We're not going to chase this. We're not going to chase this. Okay. All right. And as we go along here, I will have sessions. Right now we're playing 15 minutes. I just want you to see that we're playing within our means. Right now, every month, let's show you where we're at. So we are at right now 94,419 on the day. Let me bring this back here. Oh my gosh. All right. You know what? We're going to go one more here. So we're going to stay on red and we're going to double it plus add 1 unit. Let's see if we can get another red together here. So we're at 94. I came down last night and I was dinking around and I got a little bit of a loss, but I stopped. And I was like, okay, it was just the worst. I came down, I was trying 2 dozens. I played outside bets, 5 double streets. And it was like, I wasn't even betting that much. So it literally, I could not buy a win. I couldn't buy a val on that one. So that kind of sucked. But I just stopped at 12.15. The goal is not to have, oh my gosh. Holy Toledo. I'm going to break my word. We're going to go for it one more time. And if we don't, we'll make it up with one of the tried and true heroes, 9 street or 5 double street. This is why I tell you, it really doesn't matter what pattern you play here. They'll all get you at one point or time. So I know Brad believes in this. I know he likes it. And we've had a session or two that's worked fine. I have nothing against it, but I promise you, this idea of following the winner on the second previous winner, the concept is there and it's fine. It's no better. I mean, oh my gosh. See? What'd I tell you? What'd I tell you? We are going to chase it. We stay on, what is that? Black. We're going to stay on, excuse me, on red. 29 should have been black. We should have been on black. What the? All right. It's my mistake. Look at that. We should have, I don't know why I didn't switch over. I'm a yo-yo. Something happened. I didn't switch over. So now we're going to hope for a 4th black in a row. That sucks. I can't wait to start up again this week, going head to head. Not really head to head, but we're just doing an experiment where Brad plays one way Oh, phew. All right. We got out of that. Dang. All right. So now what we're going to do, I'm going to play that other strategy. We're going to go down to dollar units. And the way it works is you're going to choose 3 splits here. And it's critical that you follow these splits. Okay. I'll explain it here once I get this set up. All right. And I'm going to mark this. So we're going to call this 6/2 low. And let's take a look at this. On the splits here, okay, you are looking to hit these two where it's covered by both splits. In this case, the 5 and the 8. That's a real banger number, okay? 11 still wins, but it's not, it's a good win, but it's not. You really would hope to get those, okay? Now, on a win, he wants you, this is from Scout's house, David. He wants you to flip it over to the opposite end wherever you win and put your chips exactly the same, except on the other side like this. And we're going to save this one and we're going to call 6/2 high. He calls this 6.5 one way, a dozen the other. You know the saying, 6.5 one way, a dozen the other. So is it 6.5 one way or 6 one way, half a dozen the other, right? Okay, we lost on there. Now, when you lose, you stay here and you go up by 1 unit each time. So we're going to go up a unit. So I'm just going to give us a taste of this. We're going to play this just for a couple more minutes here and see where we land and how it does. I really am looking at this graph, and I must have not have been martingaleing correctly because we only got up this far to $65. So really we should have, yeah, too much talking and not paying attention to my bets. So I must have missed the martingale somewhere along the lines there because we didn't remotely recover. All right, 33 is a hit, but we won on it. Let's see where we're at, 71, and this gets us 71. So we're going to flip over to low now. We recovered on that one. So we're going to bump over. So I'm going to just do one or two more wins on this. I just wanted to give you a taste, a preview on this of what it gets. And on this particular strategy right here, I believe, no, never mind. I'm not going to tell you the, I haven't had enough time to study this. Like I said, I'm going to be just showing you periodically some new strategies, and we're just going to play it very lightly just to give you a taste, and then we'll test them in live. All right, we lost there. So we're going to double up. All right. So we're only at $59 profit here. We were up nicely. We were up here at what, 190, and that stupid didn't pay attention and bet on the wrong areas and then didn't follow it correctly. So that's 100% on me causing this, because we should have been up here after that, because we were supposed to be super martingaling, and apparently I didn't. So I'll have to go back and rewatch that when we get back. All right, here we go. Okay, there's a 4. That's a win, but we're gonna stay here. Let's see what we were at 71. We're back at 71. I'm actually just going to flip back up to high, because that double it hitting here is a recovery. So we're gonna flip back over there. We're kind of stagnant right now. You're hoping to buy enough time to hit the 17, the 20, the 29, or 32. I want to say in my head, those are like 36 unit wins, maybe, but you know what? I don't think that's correct. I'm thinking of another strategy. I think that was Dr. Sloggy's or something, another strategy that I'm thinking of. All right, there's the 30. That's a win. All right, at least that gets us up a little bit. We're going to stop that right there. Now we are at $77. We have 2,077. I'm just going to grab real quick while I have your attention. We're going to do that, and not double, just double. We're going to grab $100 here if we can, or $50. I mean, we've got a $200 bet. I did not put this correctly. It's supposed to, I undid one of it. It's supposed to be 150 on high. So I'm hoping we hit low right now. A high 19 through 36 will be a break even. A low, a 16, boom. That's a complete loss. Of course it is, you nasty wheel. All right, here we go. We're going to add another unit in there, and we're going to double it, and we're going to 1, 2, 3. We're going to 3x it for 2 spins. That will give us a head. 1 unit, which would be $25 in this case. Do I got that right? Let's see, what do we got there? 125, 250, 3, should be 375. I don't know. I'm screwing this all up. We'll see. We got a 575 bet. Let's see what happens. Looking for anything except a freaking repeater, but I don't know. There's something about this guy. Okay, 4. That's a 750 win. Nice. Okay. So let's start. What did we have here the first time? We had 125, 250, 375. So that wasn't even correct. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. That's the appropriate ratio finally. All right, 50, $100. Let's go up to 100 because that didn't, that brought us back up here. But we're looking to get up here at, I would love to end this at $200 today, at least. And we're going to start pushing that limit because my daily target right now, based on the progression, is, I believe we need to be at $700 this week. $700 a day. All right, we won that one. Where are we at? 152. We're going to go again. So yeah, if we look at daily here for the month of April, we need to be hitting $700 a day, and that's okay. I may pick up the pace for these videos and see if we can't get that in the 20 to 30 minutes, but that would require me to kind of push it really hard, and I'm trying to stay within a $2,000 playable balance, and obviously 100, 100, 300 is far above it, but I'm just going to hold our breath that we can get it. $252. There we go. We're going to call it a session on that. That's not bad. 250. We went down a little bit. We were monkeying around with other stuff and I messed up. Otherwise, we would have been doing much, much better, but we'll dial it in. I was just having too much fun talking to you guys. All right. The other word, the last word you need is mold, M-O-L-D, mold. You need both of those words. And this week it's a $14 prize for at least one of you. And now you would have seen the number of winners that we are getting in this video. So that's it. Put your comments in there. Get into our Discord if you have any questions, if you have suggestions, especially if you have roulette strategies that have been working really well for you. We have a roulette strategy channel. Get in there, post your thing. I would love to try it out, and on a live stream, especially so everyone else can see it. And then also people get eyes on it. They can help maybe modify it and make it better. So that's it. All right. Be good humans. I'm totally rambling today. I'm excited. It's nice and sunny. I want to get outside. Be good humans. Us against the casino. Let's make 2000. I'm not kidding. 2025. I want all of us to see if we can't play responsibly. Let's take it to the casino this year. Let's take it to the casino. All right. We'll see you next time. Cheers.